Hello fellow oculators, Dave Drawing here with another video. So, you finally got your Oculus Quest 2. Or maybe you've had your Oculus Quest 2 for a long time. But you still got your original strap, your original facial interface, original everything. You're having a blast, it's a lot of fun, but maybe you finally get to thinking, all the people talking about all these different straps and stuff, maybe they're onto something. Because let's face it, this strap works just fine, but it could be improved. Alright? So, which strap to use? That's a really good question. I've tried lots of them. And there's one that I have never tried, and I just got it. This could be the answer to your problem with the strap. And also another little issue, running out of power. This thing may have both those things covered. So, we'll have a look. Anyway, super helpful, really good guy. So, what we have here is a new kind of head strap. Well, at least it's new to me. And let's see, it is well secured in its protective packaging. And we need to cut her free. Alright. Whoops. Alright. Thing was not going to fall out of its package in transit, that's for sure. Dave Drawing always does the unboxing. I want you to see what you're going to get is exactly what I got. So, bear with me. Alright. Oh, there's more. Woo. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at this bad boy. Now, as you can see, it's not just a head strap. Oh no. It is a head strap with a serious rear pad area and a battery mount. That's right. You can mount a battery on this thing so you can power your headset for more hours of playtime. It's got the ever-present top strap. Some people use, some people don't use. And let's see. These are all the instructions you're going to get. So, be glad you watched this. Dave Drawing's trial and error will be your super simple ease. So, the battery mount has little notches in the back right here and little feet. You stick them in at the top and okay. Wow. That's a one-way trip, people. It takes a little muscle to get it in there, but once it clicks down, it ain't coming back out. So it's mounted. Alrighty. Now we have, oh, I see. And our battery thing is spring-loaded, thusly. So, depending on which battery pack you use, this is a 10,000 milliamp battery by Blackweb. It's one that I used to use to power my phones, and it then became the one I used to power my Oculus, and it looks like it will fit. So, first I want to look at the bottom plate. Obviously, you don't want to put your battery in it with the ports down because you wouldn't be able to plug in. So we're going to be plugging in on top. So we want to put it in, and we're about to spread this open. So the battery pops in. It's got some nice rubber grippers on the side, kind of like a phone mount, like for your car, some of them. And it looks like it stays in there really good. Oh yeah. It's tight. So, this is, I would say, probably the average size of battery that a lot of folks use. I'll just make sure it's in there all the way against the little backing part, the little pad in there. Alright, so we have our battery inserted. And now, I suppose we should attach this to our Oculus. So, we'll set this over here. Now, if you've never changed your strap before, fear not. The way I do it, you just grab it right about here, and you're going to twist like that. Pops right off. Same thing on this side, pops right off. Then you undo the Velcro. Undo the Velcro on your top strap. He's such a professional, he's so smooth. Okay, you undo the Velcro and you pull it out. Now, I will tell you that you can get it out, but to put it back in, I'll just show you. You have to remove your facial interface. Now, you always want to be careful anytime you're dealing with one of these because your lenses are very delicate. They can be scratched really easy. You always should have a lens protector in there, or something soft against the lenses. It'll protect them from sunlight, scratches, and dirt, and anything that might happen to it. Just believe me, you don't want to scratch your lens. So you got your protector. Then you just grab the edges of your facial interface, and it just pops right out. Okay, once that's out, and you make sure your Velcro is undone on your strap, and you pull it out. Bye-bye. Alrighty, now you determine where the top is and where the bottom is. Obviously, the flat part or this little curve here is the bottom, and helps see that your battery mount is there. Now, we could have put the battery mount on after, but I got carried away, so sue me. And there's a band on here that you can use to route your wires so that it keeps it from flopping around. Like if you have extra wire or so on, you can loop it around in there so it doesn't, hang around. Also, it keeps you from putting stress on the headset's power port and on the end of your tape. Okay, I'm going to do it from this side so you can see what I'm doing. There's a clip up here at the top, and then there's little tracks inside that this kind of slides into. You make sure it's all lined up, then you push it all the way in until it gets to the end. There you go, and that side's in. Now we'll turn it around to the other side. Remember, this little clip thing, you got to make sure that it's the front of this little rail goes into that as well as the tracks inside. So put it back here to the back and slide around until she's all the way out. And there it is, complete. Then you take your top strap and undo the Velcro. Make sure you get it straight so it's not twisted. The back part's already on, and you want to feed that through this slot from the bottom, like that. And then I would say just Velcro it to itself right inside there. You'll adjust it later, but you don't want to make it too tight because you won't be able to put it on right. So you've adjusted your top strap before, but Dave Drawing tries to be thorough. Okay, all right. So the next thing we'll want to do, since we have our battery in place, remember, if the only cord you have is the original charging cord from your Oculus, that's okay. You can use that. As long as your battery pack has a C port. C port is the same kind that's on the end of your Oculus cord, the same one that plugs in your headset. That's a C. And if your battery pack has a C, then you can use the original cord, which is C to C. But if your battery pack only has regular USB outputs, then you'll need a cord that has a USB end and a C end. And if you're going to use a battery pack on your headset, it's really a good idea to get like a cord from Amazon. There'll be links to all this stuff in the comments. I had a little piece of Velcro, and I did Velcro it down to this part right here, and I think that will help a lot. Just needed to put that in there. So connect it here with the strap that comes with it, and then you can add another one here, and that big loop that was coming down over this part, that'll hold it in nice and snug. I think that'll serve better. But also try to find a cable or an adapter that will give you the angle on this one up here, and then it won't stick up in the air like that. I think you'll like it better. All right, then. So we've got this bad boy all set up. Got our battery pack on, got our C-to-C cord all hooked up, ready to keep us going. And we have our nice new head strap installed with the Sidewinder. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call it, the Sidewinder. I like it a lot. Anyway, so I think we'll give it a try and see what it feels like. Take off the sticks. Let's see. First we loosen the Sidewinder. I need plenty of room because I've got this big noggin. Alright. Oh yeah. Tighten down the Sidewinder knob. Yeah, buddy. Feels good. It's got a really big, wide, and tall pad on the back that makes it nice and comfortable. It distributes all the pressure really well. A little extra weight of the battery feels good as a kind of a counterbalance. Got a cord. Got our cord all routed properly. Got it tied down here with the built-in tie-down strap. Yeah. It's not moving around at all. Feels pretty good. Yep. I'm going to definitely give this thing some gameplay and see what I think. But I'm pretty optimistic. So, good. Take it off. Loosen the knob. And yeah. Alrighty. Okay, that about wraps it up for the head strap with battery mount. Another view here. Alrighty then. So, the links for this will be in the comments below. And of course, as always, if you got anything out of my video, like my channel, comment below on my channel, and ring that bell. That way you'll be notified anytime I post a new video. And you certainly wouldn't want to miss a Dave Drawing video now, would you? Alright then. Okay. Alright folks, I'll see you in the next video. This is Dave Drawing, signing off. Well, you stick them in at the top, and I was going to say slide down, but I just didn't have one in this time. So, start over. Okay, well that's interesting. So what we got now is these little arms that there's a little band on there. There's only one on one side. Interesting. Well, that's puzzling. Surely this is the bottom, so let's try again. We stick them in and don't slide down. Oh, actually, it's for the. My bad. You want to hook this into that little clip and line up the front. Hook it in the clip, line up the front, and nope. Okay, slide it on then. Okay. So anyway, we're going to have a little bit of a length issue on this one. So that one's not going to work. So we'll have to fake it. And of course, black. If the only cord you have is your if we will find our handy, one moment please.